morning, Stallions. My name is Etna Aldazaba, and today is Friday, April 17th, 2020. We are currently on week 3 of Zoom classes, and today we are bringing you episode 2 of Stallion TV Alive.
Good morning, Stallions. My name is Adriana Zubizarreta, and on today's weekly show, we'll be bringing you the latest on what our production companies have in store for us. Some, such as new segments for seniors, yearbook sales, and of course, birthdays.
So, polish your hooves, Stallions, because you're watching Stallion TV Alive.
Good morning once again, Stallions. As everyone knows, we are currently in unprecedented times with the COVID-19 pandemic. We are all being safe and cautious during this stay-at-home order, and it's hard to look at the bright side of things. With senior events being canceled and freshmen not having a so great start to school, it's unfortunate how much everyone is being affected. However, we have to remember to keep perspective. It could be a lot worse here in South Miami, so make sure to commit to stay home and stay safe even though it is difficult.
To brighten up the mood a little bit, a fellow Stallion sent us an email about how Stallion TV Alive is bringing a small bit of normalcy back into their lives. The Stallion said the following: "I just watched Stallion TV Alive on YouTube and I honestly teared up for the first time since this corona outbreak happened. I never knew how much I would miss something as simple as the morning announcements. It didn't really hit me that things were really changed until you guys did Stallion TV Live, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for attempting to put some normalcy back into our lives." Thank you, fellow Stallions. We appreciate it.
But let's talk seniors. With the stay-at-home order and having a 10 p.m. curfew, there are definitely some things that we seniors are missing, like school, hanging out with friends. I, for one, miss all my friends, and it's a bummer that softball season had just started when we were advised that school will be closed until further notice, and our senior events as well, like Grad Bash, Senior Week, and which Senior Week would have been this week.
We would like you, fellow Stallions, to send us a message or a 20-second video about what you miss about school, or simply what you have been doing during this stay-at-home order, and maybe you can be featured in one of our shows. If you would like to participate, make sure your video is appropriate, horizontal if possible, and 20 seconds or less. And you can email it to stalliontvlive@gmail.com.
Now, let's head on to today's news.
Attention Stallion seniors only. Watch the school email for an invitation from Miss Martinez, because on Friday, April 24th from 10 a.m. to noon, drive by the bus drop-off at Somerset to pick up a surprise. Again, seniors only, Friday, April 24th from 10 a.m. to noon, drive by the bus drop-off at Satch to pick up your surprise, seniors. And now, back to the studio.
The yearbook is still available to purchase for $70, but there are a few books left, so make sure to buy your book so you won't miss out on any memories that you've made this school year, like Turkey Bowl, Pie Day, and even for you seniors, your senior breakfast. Purchase your book before they run out. If you still don't know I should purchase the book or not, here's a sneak peek at the cover and some pages.
Here is our first production company, Apex Survivors, with some insight on how much the coronavirus is not only affecting everyone in the U.S., but also specifically in Florida.
Good morning, Stallions. I'm David Lewis from Apex Survivors. According to worldometers.info, there are currently 618,893 coronavirus cases in the United States, with 26,334 deaths and 4,271 people who have recovered. Florida has 22,081 total cases and 591 total deaths and 20,846 active cases. Thank you, and now to Victor.
According to Florida's COVID-19 data surveillance dashboard, tough times are to be brought upon us in the near future. As you can see here, the total amount of cases in our beloved state is higher than 21,000 at 21,367. There are 20,737 positive residents, 2,909 hospitalized, and 524 deaths, with Broward and Miami-Dade having the highest amount of cases in the whole state. As of April 14th, the total cases in Miami-Dade are at 7,555, and looking at Broward, 3,243 cases.
Thank you, Apex survivors. I know hearing how many cases there are in Florida are a bit scary, so we have to make sure that we all stay inside and be safe. After hearing all those scary numbers, let's see what video games Baloo Productions have been playing to keep themselves occupied.
Good morning, Stallions. I am the associate producer for Baloo Productions, Carlos Mencia, and we're here to present to you the video games we're playing during this quarantine. Now, on to Sebastian Perez.
Thanks, Carlos. Now, a true story of how gaming has been going through me. Oh, hey, look, a pack. Finally. Woo. Let's see what I get. You serious, dude? All my hard work for this? I gotta play a game. You know what? Maybe playing on one of my old worlds and finishing this nice building here will make me feel relaxed. That would be a little better. All done. And it only took me about 13 hours. Sweet. Let's check it out. So over here we have like the first rooms. Whoa, that's not good. I'm gonna add like a second story and everything else. Oh, no, stop. My building. Oh my God. What? My hotel. Oh. You know, I think I'm just gonna watch TV for now.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'm Samantha, and I like to play Fortnite to keep myself occupied. I like to play Fortnite because you get to open chests and collect the things inside, and you can also open llamas, which are pretty cool and rare, and then you can also defeat your enemies and get victory royale, and then you check your match stats at the end and see how well you did. Well, that's all for me. Now on to Elo.
Thank you, Samantha. And these are some games I play to stay sane during the quarantine. I play Uno, even though Uno's kind of for old folks. Call of Duty Mobile, Warzone, and Apex, and many more other games. And today I will display the games I play.
Well, these are the games I prefer to play during the quarantine. Apex Legends, Battlefield, Warzone, and many more other games to see.
Thank you, and on to Gary.
Thank you, Elo. A lot of people love to play games, and I am one of them. And I have PS4, and every day I play on it during this time of outbreak. Oh, snap. Thank you for tuning in into the Baloo Productions. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Baloo Productions. I am sure some of you can all relate to how Sebastian lost all his hard work from a few creepers on Minecraft. Since we clearly have a lot of time on our hands, we probably all have picked up some forgotten hobbies or some even new ones, like building Legos or playing chess and even exercising. So here's Epic Productions with some things they've been doing to keep themselves occupied during quarantine.
Hello, my name is Dylan from Epic Productions. People were surprised that I build Legos. I do that. So now I have to show you my Legos. Here we go. This is a pod racer from the Phantom Menace. This is a Republic AT-AP from Attack of the Clones. This is Anakin Starfighter from Star the Clone Wars. This is the Duel on Mustafar from Revenge of the Sith. This is an X-Wing from A New Hope. This is a Snowspeeder from The Empire Strikes Back. This is an A-Wing from Return of the Jedi. This is a Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens. Make sure to like and subscribe, Stallion TV Live.
This is what we do to keep ourselves occupied during quarantine. They're doing the side lunges while I do this and I hold it. We've been working out for like about an hour now. I look pretty crazy right now, but this is pretty much what I do to keep myself occupied. And besides doing homework, on to the next person.
Thank you, Cynthia. So in the last episode, I said that for myself to keep myself entertained, I played video games. And what kind of video games do I play? Well, I like playing Smash Bros. Because it's very competitive. And I like training on it. Smash Bros. Is a fighting game where you play characters that, well, they're from the Nintendo games, and yeah, it's not a traditional fighting game, yet people like playing it a lot, and it's very competitive. I think it's very fun, and yeah. And now, on to Alejandro.
Thank you, Sebastian. Good morning, I'm Alejandro Diaz. For entertainment, I recommend playing chess. According to the New York Times, chess helps people develop their minds because it helps with brain function, improved memory, and cognitive ability. The good news is that you can play not only with a physical person using a conventional game, but also you can play online using chess.com on your computer. Most importantly, it's free. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Epic Productions. I have to say that the Star Wars logo collection is pretty impressive. Since there really isn't that much to do with us being stuck at home all day, maybe try and pick up a new hobby. It will only help you feel productive, but it will also keep you entertained and keep you occupied. Even if it's going outside and jumping on a trampoline or to take a dip in a pool. So here is Trust Dudes giving us a look at what they have been doing this week, after Zoom classes, of course.
So this is what I do in quarantine. I wake up, look around, there's construction on both sides of my house, and can barely sleep, work on that, ride some bike around my new neighborhood, and just sit around. There's really nothing you can do. Just try to stay home and don't go out much. Try to keep as minimal contact with other people as possible.
Alright, so this is what I've been doing during quarantine.
So, lost track of how many days of quarantine it's been, but since we can't go outside really and I can't go to the beach, I've resorted to the pool. The pool, yes. Just kicking back, relaxing, enjoying the shade. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Trust Dudes. Now it's time for a student favorite segment, Birthdays with Zuby.
Stallion TV Live and Birthdays with Zubies would like to wish a very happy birthday today to Axel Valadares and Marianne Padro, and a happy over-the-weekend birthday to Elizabeth Stempian and Thomas Cusido. We also want to wish a very happy birthday to next week's birthday on April 20th to Brenda Gutierrez, Brian Perez, Lisa Alicia, Valentina Igana, and Jennifer Camacho. A Tuesday birthday to Alexander Marin, Humberto Benavides, and Nathan Martinez. A Wednesday birthday to Jamie Stivell, Daniel Roque, Sierra Butler, Melanie Restrepo, and Abigail Feliciano. And finally, a Thursday birthday to Gabriela Huerta Guirado and Roberto Corona. We hope you all have an amazing birthday. Now back to Edna.
Before we end our show, Stallion TV Alive would like to send a really big thank you to any Stallion friends or family members who may be closer to this pandemic than any of us are. Doctors, nurses, grocery workers, delivery drivers, post office workers, and any other essential service workers or first responders.
To those of you who are on the front line, you are keeping the country going, and we thank you. If any Stallions have a family member who falls into that category, let us know and we'll give them a shout out. Stay at home and stay safe, Stallions.